with, you know, big group of people who are here. I'm a drug user. I'm a speed user, which is like the original drug user organization in Europe. Mainly grew out of groups of opiate users. I entered in Belfast 2005 as a speed user, and I hope to find more speed users in the future to accompany me and be part of the organization or the network. Like I said, the thing started mainly with opiate users, but like Luiz told me, in Brazil, in the South America, it's also not about opiates, it's about cocaine. Plus also the old group of opiate users in Europe. If they're from Western Europe, most of the time they identify as opiate users, but they're also cocaine users. And in the east of Europe, most of the time they identify as opiate users, but they're also speed users. So we very often, well, we come from a situation where there was like envy and division between the different kinds of drug users. And I say, well, let's leave that behind. It's old school activism or old school drug user activism. We are the new generation. We are the ones who are going to bring the thing to the next level. Because I think one thing is missing at well, the local level, as at the international level, that is our voice. We are not going to get nowhere as long as these other people talking about us and we don't like it, you know. So I'm very glad that you're all here. The declaration that we wrote in Vancouver, we were together there with more than 100 activists from around the world. This is our basic document. This is what we stand for and what we want. And I have here, like maybe they're on the ground, membership application forms to become a member of INPUD. And if you sign up to be a member, this also means that you accept the declaration as our basic document. This allows us to not have to decide ourselves who can be a member or not, you know. If you read the declaration, it is very clear what it's about. So we don't have to choose, the declaration chooses if you can be a member or not. I hope a lot of you will sign up to be a member. At this moment, the network needs you more, I think, than you will need the network. At this moment, we only exist as a registered organization for half a year. We cannot offer much at this moment. We can only offer the network communication around the world, try to bring together people, and we will try to get our things on the agenda. We will be open to be involved with other organizations or policy-making bodies, whatever, but at the same time be very careful on, well, we're willing to be involved, but not under each or whatever condition. We have to take care of the activist part of the game, and this is like we making noise to put our items on the agenda. It's not going to happen if we don't do it. Nobody else is going to do it for us. We have to do it ourselves, and it is good that people realize that we have to do it ourselves. So I'm going to keep it short now. I'm going to give it back to Becky. I hope that not so well, that we can have good questions and answers. And how can we work with American activists, you know, linking up to Europe, to Asia, to South America, and be a strong network that has impact. Luiz?
My name is Luiz, and I'm from Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, and I'm a member of the INPUD board, representing Latin America, and I want to acknowledge that there's my Mexican friend Carlos that I met here in the conference. It's very hard to build a network, INPUD Latin America, INPUD Latin America, like there's INPUD Europe and INPUD Asia, and now I can see that you guys here in the US are working for INPUD North America. But so little by little we are picking up one person from each of the countries, and there are many countries in South America and Central America and Mexico. Mexico I think is very important because you know, it's also a big country, and So I just want to acknowledge it and then that we are the only two persons here in this room from Latin America.
That's not true.
No?
You're talking about input. He's talking about input.
Okay.
Thank you. At the end of the meeting, we'll probably introduce you to everybody in the room.